Congratulations on reaching the end of the course. Now it's your turn to apply everything we have covered. For the final assignment, you will be able to download the same 3D model that we have used during the practical example. If you have already completed the Maxsurf 1 course, you will probably recognize it, as it's the same boat that you had the opportunity to design yourself. Your task is to develop a conceptual mold design for this hull. I don't expect a fully detailed CAD model or a manufacturing drawing package. Instead, I want you to think like an engineer and explain the decisions you make throughout the design process. The goal isn't to reproduce my proposal, it is to develop your own. One of the most important things I would like you to understand is that there isn't a single correct answer. Before you begin, choose the scenario you want to design for. You might imagine that this hull will become a recreational boat, a commercial workboat, or even a racing boat. The geometry is exactly the same, but the engineering decisions don't necessarily have to be. Although this hull may not be the ideal racing boat geometry, that isn't really the point of the exercise. The purpose is to understand how changing the project requirements changes the mold design decisions. As you work through the project, I would like you to follow the same engineering workflow we have used throughout this course. Analyze the geometry, study the demolding, define the mold partitions, select the manufacturing process, choose the materials, design the technical flanges, inserts, references, and support structure, and most importantly, explain why you made each decision. I'm not looking for the most complex proposal, and I'm certainly not looking for everyone to submit the same solution. What I really want to see is your engineering reasoning. Can you justify your partition strategy? Can you explain why you selected one manufacturing process over another? Do your material choices make sense? Is your support structure appropriate for the scenario you have chosen? Remember that good engineering is rarely about finding a perfect solution. It is about finding the most appropriate solution for the requirements of the project. I hope this course has given you the tools to do exactly that. Thank you very much for joining me throughout this journey. I genuinely hope you have enjoyed it and, above all, that it helps you in your future composite projects. Good luck with the assignment, and I'm really looking forward to seeing your solutions.